everybody, and welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome back if you've been here before. Well, that unicorn is the one I'm going to be working on today. I wanted to feature Just For You Online UK's brand new color switch glitter line. This is the purple chunky right here. So you can see in the sun, in the UV rays, it's activated. So normally it's this whitish color, and when it goes into the sun, it will turn into the color specified. So that was chunky purple. And this one right here is going to be chunky pink. Isn't that so awesome? I just think that's so cool. It blows me away every time I see it. So this glitter is available in 4 colors: purple, pink, coral, and lavender. And available in chunky or fine in all 4 of those colors. This one right here is my favorite. It's the fine coral. And I will be showing pictures of the unicorn head in the full sunlight, so you can see the one that I just had there at the beginning of the video was kind of at dawn, so the sun wasn't full bore out blaring onto the piece, but I will show you pictures of it doing just so, and you'll see how vibrant this glitter can become. So really it creates like 2 different pieces for you. And this right here is the fine lavender. A really pretty color too. I think that's my second favorite. So pretty and sparkly, as you can see. I'm just showing there on the side of the jar. You can see it's like changing in the sun as I move it. It's just so neat. This really is some really cool stuff. So you can find all of these colors in all of the sizes at www.dryerdaysartstudio.com. All right. This video is going to be in 2 parts, and in this part I'm going to show you how I prep and began my board and how I finished this piece. So if you want to see the other part of the video, that is kind of the bulk of the meat in the middle of just laying down the resin and how I did that. So let's talk about this board. I got it from thewoodshapestore.com, and it is on birchwood, and it is 1/4 inch thick. I did prime it with 2 coats of white gesso and then gently sanded it. And as you can see, I drew a couple of lines to give myself a guideline, and then used a hot glue gun to glue down some barriers. Instead of using an epoxy sculpt, I used my hot glue in this video because I do have a lot of questions about that and wanted to show that it will work just fine. I chose a few acrylic colors that I thought would go nicely complement the glitter that I was using in this piece. And just put those down where I wanted them, and I will again kind of use those colors as a guideline for where I put my glitter. I wanted this to be a really soft, girly sort of piece, and so I really muted down some of these colors. I didn't want them very vibrant in this. I wanted the glitter to stand out. And using my handy dandy hot glue gun to lay down some of the color switch glitter. Instead of having all barriers with the glitter, I wanted to put some down on the face of the unicorn. And this is the fine coral. So I put some into a Dixie cup there, and I'm just using clear Elmer's glue. Put just a little bit on the board. And then kind of smush it down to make just a little glue area nice and flat so it's flush with the board. And then just drizzle that glitter right over the spot where your glue was. Obviously, more that will come out than where your glue is, so I knew that at this stage I was going to let the unicorn sit here for a couple hours and dry. And then I was going to knock the extra glitter off. And I'm going to do a little bonus content for my Patreons on how I like to clean up my glitter. So if you want to check that out, that will be in the bonus content for my $5 tier and up. Trying to get some more bonus content over there for them in the new year. And here I'm just showing you a close-up of how this looks before I let it sit. The first layer of resin portion of this video I had to do on another camera, so you can find that in part 2 of this video. I will put a link right here in the upper right hand corner, the lowercase I. If you tap that, it'll take you to that video. I'll also have a little box at the end of this video that you can click on to go to part 2. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I had to use 2 different cameras and I wasn't able to smush it all together onto one video. So I appreciate your understanding and I will see you over on part 2. But for now, let's get to how I finished this piece. Okay, so now it's rock hard. It's been about 2 days and I am using some gold gilding paint and adding some finishing touches to this piece. Sometimes I'll just leave just the gilding paint and I won't do a flood coat, but this one the paint just kind of looked like it stood out and was a lot different than the rest of the piece. So I did opt to do a flood coat on here. And I did use the Just For You Online UK epoxy resin for this entire piece. And I'm just using a clear coat here for the flood coat. Again, using silicone tools. All of the products that I use can be found in the video description. I really like to use EcoArt Solutions silicone pouring and mixing cups, and they also have some really cool stir stick covers. There's also a discount code down there if you want to check out their products. And all of the products used on this piece, the pigments, the glitter, the resin, you can find in my store, www.dryerdaysartstudio.com. But again, the unicorn wood cutout did come from the woodshapestore.com. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter because I have some art boxes coming this month and every other month this year. And that newsletter will keep you up to date on stuff like that and also let you know when I'm having any sales. I'll try to also put in there when I have videos coming out. But I so appreciate you guys watching and all the support that I've been receiving lately. If you want to support the channel in more ways, I do have the PayPal linked below as well as the Patreon. Some people don't like doing the monthly Patreon, so they like the PayPal option of a one-time donation. Please don't feel obligated. I'm just so thrilled that you like the videos and you watch them, and the feedback that I get on Instagram is just wonderful. So I appreciate you all so much. And back to the video, just going all around, making sure I have a really nice cover over the entire piece. And I will then hit it with some heat to pop any bubbles and a torch as well. And as always, wearing my black nitrile gloves. And I do have a respirator on, even though I'm just using clear. And I have a window open. So I just really like to stress the resin safety in my videos because it is just so important. Okay, so this is just about at dawn, so you can see the sun is coming up, but it's not directly hitting the piece, so we're not getting a whole lot of color switch. But I wanted to give some close-ups. Again, in that other video, you can see the products I use, but we've also got some baby pink pigment in there, some purple, and some white or shell pigment. You can see where I laid down that coral on the board, and the purple and the violet right here, and just how it's a really nice, fine, kind of understated glitter. But then when you get it out in the sun, you can just see those colors pop out, especially in the horn there. You can see the coral, the pink and the purple. You can see on where I lay down that clear Elmer's glue on the flat part, that coral popping out, as well as the purple and the violet there on the hair. So just beautiful. I mean, it's amazing how you can really get 2 different pieces with this one glitter put in there. Really, really cool stuff. I hope you guys can check it out. Thank you so much for watching. My art store again is dryerdaysartstudio.com, and please come find me over on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys over there. I will show you just a couple of the color shift glitters here again in case you're curious. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, keep on pouring.